Welcome back to Journey to Novelist, and we are on day 9 of Camp NaNoWriMo, April 2022. And this is the exercise video. If you have been following along with the other exercise and sprint videos, then you know that you've just completed the opening section of the novel, the first 20 to 25%, and now we're sitting at a point where we're ready to transition from Act 1 into Act 2. So this is a big day for your sprints and exercises. So this is the last of the normal. It has finished up. There is no turning back from this point. Your character is getting to that point where they are moving from that safe, normal, known world into something new and completely unknown, something that could be dangerous and is hopefully going to be exciting and will change their lives. This could be a physical transition from one world to the next, such as traveling somewhere, or it could be something more metaphorical. It could be the signing of an agreement or the agreement to get married or something like that as well. This is a major moment in your story. So we are transitioning now from that Act 1 into Act 2. So in reality, this particular scene that is going to happen is neither Act 1 nor Act 2. It is right there in the middle. It's the movement. It's the doorway. So this point, it takes place no later than 25% into your story. Or at least that's what I've been told. So let's take that as fact. It could happen earlier than that, but it's never going to happen after that point. At this point, you should probably have your goals and motivations for your character passing this point clear to both you and to the character. They need to have some reason that they are going forward and doing this rather than anything else. And that's sort of what we're going to work on in the exercises. So our first exercise is going to be to describe your character's motivation for continuing forward. If you can think of an easier way for them to proceed, go ahead and jot that down, because you're probably going to want to go back and come up with reasons why they don't choose that option. So that's the exercise. You want clear motivation for your character. At least some of that needs to be something they know, and the rest of it needs to be something that you know, so that you can properly get your character point past this point. So we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock, and you are going to describe for yourself and for your character's sake their motivation for moving into the unknown. So I'm going to start the clock now. And remember, you're just describing this, you're not actually writing the scene yet. We are halfway through the clock. One minute remaining. And that is time. So we're going to move forward with our next exercise that has to do with this transition scene. And that is, I want you to make a list of all the different ways you could show this transition into Act 2. Is it a scene where somebody walks through a door, a scene where someone picks up something or gives something away? You might have an idea of what you want this transition scene to look like, but go ahead and take this 4 minutes and see if you can come up with other ideas on how your character transitions. Who's there with them? Where does it happen? Let's take the 4 minutes for this exercise to go ahead and figure that out. Give yourself some options. I'll put up a 4-minute clock and let's go now. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Thirty seconds remaining. And that is time. Hopefully you came up with some good ideas for how to transition from Act 1 to Act 2. To continue on today, you can move forward to the sprints for day 9. There is a playlist that you can work along with. If you like these exercises and the sprints are helpful, then feel free to subscribe to the channel or to the playlist. And if you find any particular video very helpful, feel free to like it as well.